$20,000 on the line. I still don't know how much prize money that is in dollars, but what I do know is that Lin is a god. An orc god with a handsome face. Probably the best. Probably the best orc that we got. Focus is giving him a run for his money, that's for sure. And he's challenged by 120, who dethroned Happy from Show Cup, who also took the Doobie win away from Happy. But is that only his matchup versus Undead? Or is there more? Is there more to this kid? He gotta bring his A game now. He got a loss already. You wanna stay up at the bracket. And recently, it goes back and forth. 3-2 in a qualifier. Show Cup was 3-4. And what was this 4-1 Doobie, maybe? Here we go. Oh, we had a translation about this before. Shit, I forgot. So, wait a minute. I missed it. Well, sorry about that. We got the maps. We got Terenas Stand as a neutral map, Amazonia as the orc map, and Tide Hunters for 120. What the hell? These maps in this tournament keep on surprising, especially not banning Terenas. Is that a pocket strat possible by 120? This looks rough. Maybe Crypt Lord first expansion? I could see that. Haven't seen that in a while, to be honest. And Lin, is he moving away from his Shadowhunter first that he just played in the past days? I think so. Not in this matchup. Is it Blade or is it Farseer? That's the big question. Will we see Mass Air? How is 120 approaching this? Usually when these guys meet, it's 50-50 and it's all about shape of the day. And this shapes up to be pretty damn great. Second place in the ELO rank against the third place in the ELO rank. It doesn't get much better than this. Let's effing go. Lin, bottom right hand side. 120, upper left hand side. Terenas Stand, whoa, exactly. This could be absolutely everything from DK to Lich to Crypt Lord to Dreadlord. One to 0 will show us the way. So far, it looks like a Ted Fiend build. With the Ziggurat already done. Finally a map I know. So, Farseer is the opening, DK is the opening. Probably a little bit disappointing. But yeah, Ted Fiends versus Farseer. Haven't seen that in a while. Can you improve the quality? Nope. I have no control over this broadcast. And as I say it, we get the spike. Okay, if it keeps spiking, we switch to fly, as I said. So, Farseer Headhunters, the standard opening, maybe map 1, as this is the neutral ground. It's just the players sticking their feelers out. Where do you want to go? What's your shape? But can you even see Terenas Stand as a normal map and from that map judge what the opponent is doing on other maps? Kinda hard. And okay, this is getting quite annoying. One more spike and I'm out. Death Note, just shut the fuck up, man. It's getting really annoying. Okay, let's switch to fly. This is unfortunately not really watchable. And so we're joined again by fly. who's a little ahead of us already, apparently. What? What is this? There we go. Okay, so at least in-game picture is fluent. Wow, he's far ahead of us. Sorry for missing the early game. That's a lot of headhunters. Naga second. Okay. Lich says hello. DK is in a world of trouble. Got a mana potion. Where is this game? How are they so far behind Lich? Ooh, 1-0. Lost a lot. So, Farseer Naga expansion. Music. I will turn the music on for map 2. Farseer Naga expansion. Pressure play to buy a lot of time. And this is something I've not seen before. Like, Naga second by an Orc. No Shadow Hunter. No TC. This is a fragile unit. Lots of damage, of course, now. With Wolves, Headhunter, Naga, great control as well. And it was a ghoul build after all. Maybe he speculated on a Blade Master. He built that early graveyard. We saw it. But never went any fiends. So this is interesting. Oh, another ghoul down. Yes, it is. 1-0 down to 25 supply. This game could be over in a second. Gets a grunt for his efforts, but man. Wait, expansion is done. Expansion at the 6 o'clock is done. So how do you come back? Like with a mana potion, there's always a chance for a hero nuke, which is I guess the best option. But DK is not level 3. We arrive at tier 3, that's fine. But that's about it, isn't it? He takes out a couple of headhunters. Maybe Lin is being a little bit too greedy. You don't want to give so much experience to an undead player. But after how this first encounter went, and judging from the levels of the DK, there might be a chance to take out the heroes, to take out the statues. And nice reinforcements. Nova hits hard. Wolf block. Oopsie. Into the shadow of the statues. And Lin is fine. Lin is only tier 2, but I think Lin is fine. Massive supply lead. Also a base up. What can stop him from here on out with these super weak undead heroes? Something must have happened in the early game that we unfortunately missed due to the poor stream quality. There's almost no anti-air except Coil Nova destroyers. So how do you deal with this? Still going Frenzy, okay. But now 1-0 has like 2 tasks, stop the expansion and level at the same time. And I don't really see a way. He can explode into 70 pop soon with all the item that he wants. There was no TP the entire time for Lin. That's greedy. But 1-0 building a little bit of pressure, repositioning himself a little more offensively. And Fly is having a good time as well. Mana potion was consumed prior to level 3, so that big threat is gone. And it's a Dark Ranger third. No Pit Lord, was to be expected, I guess. 1-0 under pressure. Everybody expected him to end up first or second in this league. Or in this group stage, I guess, as so often. But this is the heaviest storm he has to weather, and with a 10 supply lead, I think there's a very good chance. Everything is fragile, but there was the last Nova counted immediately by a heal scroll. Lich level 2 can eat a skeleton now, but what do you do when your statues are gone? That's always the big question for undead, and it is gone. Level 4 on the Farseer after just 10 minutes. That's quite nice. Destroyers reign supreme, but worst case, you can switch into Raiders, you can switch into Bats. What's supposed to stop the Bats? Not much, I guess. And 120 is running out of steam. Gets a little value of the dying Headhunter by blocking and putting in a little bit of extra damage. No consumable, no crazy high levels, no mana left really. And Ensnare is there. Dark Ranger starts the storm, that's fine, but this expansion is untouched. And then Orc expansion takes quite a while to just get destroyed. And I don't see that happening. No counter expansion either. This Farseer Naga play worked out beautifully. Another 5 supply kill. 1-0 is down to the heroes. Round of mana stealing used. Okay, wolves, here we go for the block. DK dead. That's game, everybody. Lin in vengeance mode. Trying to get a Farseer kill, but does it even matter now that the Lich is dead as well? I do not think so. And that's game, and that is map 1 of the day done. With Lin taking the 1-0 in convincing fashion. I think he caught 1-0 on the wrong foot, as he caught us all on the wrong foot, if you ask me. Because who expects Farseer pressure with Naga? Nobody. Okay, I was hoping that the clean feed would be working now, but apparently that's not the case, so it is what it is. We gotta live with what we have. Terenas Stand, very interesting choice to not ban, and we saw the result here. Very, very strong play by Lin, and there was just no stopping him there. Well, I think 1-0's initial strategy was also a little busted as we move on to map 2. He did go for a Tetfiend build order and then switched into ghouls, so something was clearly off there. But unfortunately, we skipped a bit of the match due to lags. Sorry about that. Phenomenal start for Lin. He had a great start into this league with the 1 win over Moon, but then he lost to Lawlion. Fairly one-sided. What's it gonna be? DK again. That match was fairly one-sided yesterday. And he also lost to Colorful, where it was nothing but his own fault. Because he didn't mine with 5 peons. So same builds so far. Tidehunter's very small map, rush distance is short, and we have a ghoul build this time. 1-0 switching it up. Has a faster early game with that, more creeping, faster creeping, and a way better way to deal with headhunters. Was it just a one-off for Lin to go for this Naga strat? What we can see already is that Lin is coming in with fresh strategies. A little bit cheesy. Shadowhunter first, Farseer Naga, but effective. If your opponent is not up to the task and doesn't scout it properly and reacts late to it, they're very, very powerful. Not creeping the camp entirely, wants to be in punching distance, as 1-0 is going for the Murlocs first for close to level 2. But Lin on the other side getting 2 items compared to his opponent who gets only 1. Tech on the wave, and 1-0 with a quick Narup? That delays the tech by quite a while. Huh. Keeps the town portal. Roffel die cards. Thank you very much for the 10-month resub. 2 more to go for the full year, indeed. So, can we farm the ghouls? There's nothing to be lost for Lin. Only now the barracks finishes. Only now the first Headhunter starts. And Lin keeps the DK away from level 2, which is pretty good. No cheeky Expo. No cheeky Lich. And Lin knows it because there's a wolf in the base scouting for it. So will this be Wyvern? The strategy that many undeads were fearing for quite a bit? Because with the Ghoul opener it's quite hard to tackle Mass Air, obviously. Last hit goes to the DK, level 2.5, but 70% of a level is decent for the Farseer as well, can quickly jump to level 2, and tech is only halfway. That's a big issue. Shadowhunter is started, Lin's tech is done at 4 minutes 20. Blaze it! But this game, way better for 1.2.0 than what we've seen before on Terenas. The map helps, obviously. No early wins. But here's level 2. Easy to creep. Not the greatest items later for a TC that will be helpful. But 1.2.0 is muscling up the first attack of the game as it seems. Stealing some XP away in the middle and next to Lin's base. And we have a rush tier 3. So just Headhunters tier 3 fast expansion. Oh my god, this inventory. Pass these items over to a Lich and you get a level 1 damage machine. Wonder how seriously these guys take it. Of course, you can meet again in the playoff stage, whether in the first or second. Do you want to save strategies? Do you want to save timings? Always something to consider. Big mana potion this time on the side of Lin, so it evens out. Still of the opinion that this item should be nerfed. It is way too good. But hey, as long as we play with it, it's a factor and a very, very good one. No hex aggression, which is something we've seen recently. A little bit more. Water Elemental goes to Lin as well. Close to 3 and 2. Plus hex to prevent the coils. If Lin plays nicely around it, this should be his last hits as the Lich is coming. No speedy Dark Ranger play. 1.2.0 recently adjusted a bit to a lot of tempo play. With lots of Naga second, but here the standard. And that's the double level up. Man, Lin's so patient. No flaws here. Is not giving 1.2.0 a big chance to steal creeps, and so he's fine. Attack upgrades coming. Headhunters are becoming stronger and stronger, and why build another unit if you have Headhunters? He has the chance to go for Kodos for the pure damage build, then later add control with Raiders. So pretty good. So how fast is Lin's expansion gonna be? Is he saving for the tiny already? No, TC first. We've seen Soin go for other stuff first, like Orb, like Tiny Great Hall. And only then at the third hero, but Lin, pretty standard here. And these fights will be bonkers. If 1.2.0 gets a little bit more time for the tier 3, which is about to finish, then we're in for fireworks, guys. Headhunter harder to nuke now as they gain more HP. Battle Bongos 4 more damage on the Kodos, and on the other side more consumables. Not passing the items over because the DK is busy getting the orb. Lich solo creeping, rushing level 3 with that. So is the Shadowhunter for heal wave 2, absolutely necessary to counter Nova. Big last hit. This must go to 1-0. There's no chance, usually, if you play it well, that the Farseer steals this. Do you want to be greedy? Nope, that was a 1-0 lasted on the cost of a ghoul, but that's fine. Heal potion, always appreciated. And the Dark Ranger third for first Black Arrow. Not afraid of the TC Stomp, yes, because there is no TC Stomp yet. He wants to battle over this red spot though. And this will be very decisive. Nice steal, but only the small Murgle. Second one goes to Lyn as well. Okay, hold the phone. And the third one, okay, 1-0, got it. Shadowhunter, little far forward. Nova catches a lot of headhunters. Good engagement thus far. Forces a speed scroll and a reposition. But then that is way too comfortable of a position for Lyn. So 1-0 draws back. The tug of war begins. The war of attrition. We get ghouls, we get statues, and headhunters on the other side. Solid connection. Very good heal. But the DK is a problem. He doesn't have to be afraid of the TC, he's just there to spend the aura. And right-click damage apparently. Massive Nova on the Headhunters, but he trades it for the Destroyer. A Zeppelin is coming in to get these Headhunters out of harm's way, something I've not seen too often in this matchup. Kodo stays up. Oh my, this is just beautiful. 1-0 units. He has nothing against it, he only has the Lich and Destroyer damage. What a time to be in a Zeppelin. Phenomenal saves by Lyn, and he clearly has the upper hand now, smashing that fight. Great heal waves, great pressure on the DK, Headhunters in range of the Destroyer, and 1-0 is not up to the task today, it seems. Not yet, at least. He needs levels yesterday. There is an expansion. And that is brave. Against Farseer Headhunters, with this damage and Wolf's Scout and Harass tool. Expanding almost seems a little desperate. It can come as a surprise. Lyn has the Scout for this, and this is something that might not be in the back of your head. Exactly. Did he scout it before? Zeppelin is a good scouting tool as well. Lyn breaking upkeep. No great haul on his side. He has a Book of the Dead, Invo Potion, and the big mana potion still remaining. And he finds his opponent again. This is not where 1-0 wants to fight. We have a Stomp lined up. Okay, silence there as well. Quick splits by Lyn. And the Zeppelin is there to the rescue, saving 1, 2, 3 units. Oh, this is gorgeous. Warcraft! The skeleton army is mostly dealt with. And he still has that Book of the Dead. The big mana potion was consumed. Chain lightning, okay. And that Zeppelin slowly but steady fading out of existence. Coil used for the Destroyer. Is that enough? Nope, level 4 and 3. We got a level 2 Stomp already. 40 supply just left. 10 supply lead. Massive. We have a Destroyer and we have 3 heroes and a statue. That's all that's left for 1-0. Oh, minus Destroyer, minus the ghouls. They just arrived at the fight, being greeted by a chain lightning, and away they go. And how do you want to defend this now? The TC has full mana thanks to the potion that was consumed. The Shadowhunter could use some love, but he's just going straight for the DK that will pop either the heal potion or the town portal. Oh, no? Lets him go? Okay. And Lyn has no idea about this expo, does he? If 1-0 can hold on, he's mining from 2 bases. He can rebuild. But he's contained in his own base now. Oh, what a match by Lyn. If he sends 1 unit to the upper right, that's game. Or if he kills the DK, of course. But yeah, powerful tools with the heal scroll, Invo Potion, TP, Frost Armor to play around that. Lyn, maybe a little greedy. But now he will see the Blight. If he chases forward with the Wolves, he will chase the will find the Blight. Lich! Force into the Invul. Is Lyn throwing though? He's fighting in front of the undead base. Ghouls are in. Statues reinforcements are coming in. And the hero focus, they don't work. There were too many tools to defend them. And this is a little stubborn by Lin. But now he must have seen that second base. If after the fight at the marketplace, he goes north, there we go. Split, Grunt, and Headhunters will deal with this. If he moves north immediately after the fight, he kills it off. Then he decided to finish the game. Didn't really work. 1-0. Has still chances to win this. But for Lin, there's also multiple ways to end this game. With an expansion of his own. Oh, the undead heroes are getting scary slowly though. But yeah, Orc forces muscle up. TC gets some love with the heal wave. Stomp was nice. He's blocking himself just a tiny little bit. Statue taken out and the regen is gone. We don't have Dispel on the Orc side. We will get level 2 Black Arrow after this kill. That makes the skeletons a lot more powerful. Second base wiped out. Invo potion used on the TC to keep him safe after that nuke. Was that already a Hail Mary play? Was 1-0 sure he can reinforce this base? He can force a town portal, otherwise the TC dies. You cannot afford this. And now it's time to make decisions for Lin. Be aggressive or counter expand. This is the match we wanted. While map 1 was incredibly one-sided, this is what we expected. Red spot for the undead though. Closing in on 5-4-3. And the biggest item on the map, obviously. Item-wise, Lin has not much left. He committed the Book of the Dead. He committed the big mana potion. He goes for a tiny. And I think that's the better choice. But with that, we establish tier 3, 2 base, and around 50 supply. We're kind of even. Hero levels are an advantage for Lin mostly. Holy moly, that lich. No, 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 no. Don't leave the claw on the ground. He realized it now. Does he? Yes. Whew. Lin smells blood in the water. Everything's a little bruised after this camp. It's a powerful one. But experience denied. Who sells the expansion? That's just a 1-1 trait. Lin has a speed scroll, but he shouldn't be in time, really. Too much damage, right? That was an expensive Great Hall. Yeah, in the end, he invested the 600 gold to buy time to be able to kill the Haunted, but that was unsummoned. So at least a few resources came back from that into 1-2-0's bank account. Oh, don't tell me we don't have reinforced defenses. Easy snipe. Not worth healing that. Oh, did he kill a burrow? Yes, Lin is supply blocked. This game is slipping out of Lin's hands. DK is close to 5. Very few creeps remaining. We're 4 minutes away from the mains to expire. This is a big push coming. 1-0 realizing, hey, no Nature's Blessing. No reinforced defenses. No cement. Really? You invite me to this? Well, then fight or die. Raider taken out. That was the last one. Good damage, of course. The chain lightning spreads. Is there a heal scroll? Yes, there's 2 heal scrolls on 1-2-0 side. This could be a massive, massive comeback. DK in trouble, getting hacks. No dispel! scroll! Heal scroll used! Can he reach again? Yes, he does! There was no TP anyway! And he can't save the healer! He can't save the aura! He was inches away from getting that map! But all of a sudden his first hero is dead, and that was too aggressive. Level 5 on the Farseer as well. Close to 5 on the Shadow Hunter. Lin saw the one opportunity, and that was a DK kill. That DK was hexed for a long time. He's back now from a tavern revive. He got that going for him. There's still a little bit of mana. 120 is bruised, but he gets level 5 himself. TC, body block. Can he reach for another hex? Doesn't look like it. No mana for a stomp, and that Lich is safe. A double hero kill would have been the end for 120 probably. And Headhunters are just coming in masses. One after the next. 500 gold for Lin this time. Could start. Yeah, the next round of production, exactly. How long can you fight against the statue? Against the undead heroes? Inches away from Shadowhunter 5. And another Invo Potion. Yeah, you don't want to lose a hero here. The heroes are the most important thing in this entire game. And he's going for them again. There's a coil. Has to decide whether to use it aggressively or not. Body block, stomp, coil ready. That was nice DK positioning. Now we got heal wave 3, and he has to use it immediately on the TC to save the big cow. Exactly. Nova. This is a sick match. Nova into the backline. And it feels like Lin doesn't have the crucial mass to take the destroyer out anymore. Good micro there as well. Fiend transition. Well, that one's dead. It's all about the heroes. It's basically Hero Arena with a few add-ons, and everybody's running out of steam. 120, of course, with the upside of having statues. And Lin needs clarities. Pretty fast, I'd say. He's trying with ensnare. He's trying with right clicks. Hold on. Is he surrounded? Can he surround him? Not really, right? Chain Lightning was up! Oh, he blocks himself with the statue! No! The silence was there, but the DK dies for the second time, and that's gotta be it. It is it! Lin takes the game 2-0, and he's back in TP League after being defeated a handful of times now. That's a win! And Lin is back, and now 120 gotta ask himself, where does my journey go? Against the top 2 players, he took 2 losses. The rest of the league will be a lot easier for him than what we've seen today. And yes, that was yesterday? Yeah, Happy Wars 120. No, 2 days before. But he also got that loss versus Lawliot. He got that loss versus Happy. 120 is now 1-3 in TP League. While Lin, this is exactly what he had to accomplish here today. Losing against the 2 Night Elves, okay, that's not his favorite matchup, but this encounter he had to win. 2-2 now. And again, we have a situation. Damn, Liquipedia. We have a situation just like after the first 2 playdays where 120 and Moon are at the bottom of the barrel. 3 more matches to go for 120. He can end up with 4-3. But there's also a focus there. There's a Moon there. Ouch. It was an interesting game. Lin being pretty dominant early on. Pocket expansion by 120, almost going through unscouted. And just great fights. That Zeppelin play by Lin. Mwah! That's Warcraft at its best, everybody. And then almost the comeback. But then shut down again. Beautiful. We have 3 more games for you guys. And the next one is Moon vs. Colorful. A little bit of a break, and the games continue.